Hi, I want to lead you guys on a little quick past life regression exercise just to show you how simple the process can be. Now, I'm not going to hypnotize you in this. I am just going to do a little visualization. And like I said, it's a really simple process to access your past lives. The only difficulty comes in when your conscious mind starts evaluating everything and trying to figure out whether it's true or false, or am I just making it all up? Is that because of the movie I saw last night? All of those things. And what I want you to do is just put all those things to the side. I'm not asking you to believe that what you see is real. Let's just think of it as a little loosening up exercise. The image I get is like drama classes, how they would do things to loosen up before the drama class. So imagine you're doing this just to loosen up so that you can do an actual past life regression session. So the thing that I'm going to lead you through is going to be really quick, and the past life regressions that I do in my sessions, first of all, the session itself is 4 to 5 hours long. The actual regression is usually around 2 hours long. So obviously this will not be in the same league as that at all. But you might have an experience. You might connect with something. What I want you to do is, number one, realize that any visuals that happen could morph, right? They could be spotty, and they could change from one thing to another. And so what I want you to do is just allow whatever happens, including nothing. Allow it to be whatever it is. Because sometimes, for example, you won't see anything visual, but you will have an emotion. You might have something more like a memory that's less visual and more informational. There could be a million different ways. Okay. If something seems weird, just go with it. Sometimes it's because you had a weird past life. And sometimes it's just your mind kind of cycling through things to figure out what's going on. So anyway, let's not put too much more left brain thought into this. And so what I'd like you to do is just close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths. Just relax. And just have an intention that you are open to seeing the best possible thing that you could see in this short exercise to just take you one step closer to your goal or to your awakening, your self-realization. Okay? So I want you to imagine now, with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine that you're standing somewhere with your eyes closed. Okay? So your eyes are closed here, and your eyes are closed there. And I want you to imagine that you're standing in some kind of form, in some kind of location, on some kind of surface. That's all we know. And I want you to imagine now that you're breathing into the form that you are inhabiting. You're feeling with your eyes closed. You're feeling this form that you're inhabiting in another time and in another place. And another aspect of you is standing and breathing and feeling the form that you are inhabiting. And notice, does your form feel light or does it feel heavy? Notice, does your form in this other place feel energetic or does it feel depleted of energy? Just notice. And notice anything else that you feel about the form that you are inhabiting. And take a few more breaths as you're standing in that form with closed eyes. Now, I want you to hear whatever sounds you can hear in this place that you're in. I want you to feel what the temperature feels like to this form that you are inhabiting. And notice if there are any smells that you are detecting in that place. And take a couple of breaths and just feel yourself in this form, in this place, noticing any sounds, feelings, or smells being noticed. If there are none, that's okay. And now, I want you to gently open your eyes and notice whatever you notice about this location where you're standing. Is it daytime or nighttime? And notice what you can see about the surface that you're standing on. Is it rocky? Is it sandy? Is it like a fog or a cloud? Is it like water? Is it like ice? Just notice where you're standing, and then what I want you to do is look at your right hand. Notice whatever you notice about that right hand. Is it a human hand? Is it an animal type of hand? Is it a kind of hand that you can't really put a category on? Notice the skin of that hand. the color and the texture of the skin of that hand. Is it human skin? Is it fur? Is it anything else? Let it be whatever it is. Are there nails? And now I want you to, as you're in this form, I want you to step out of the form with your consciousness and see it as an observer. Like as if you were 10, 15 feet away from that form, looking at it. And just notice the shape of the body. Is there clothing? If it's not human, if you had to guess, is it animal? Is it alien? Is it non-physical? Let it be whatever it is and just notice. Notice the eyes. Notice the shape of the head, the arms, the legs, the clothing or whatever covers the body. And now come back into that body and just breathe into it and feel what it is like to be this being or this person. Feel what it is to perceive the outer world from the perspective of this vehicle. What do you like about it? Notice what you like about being in this form. Just let it come to you. And drop all of your personal opinions or reactions, but just feel what you are like as this being. Your personality, your overall temperament, and just notice if there's anything different. And now, I want you to have the intention that any positive qualities of this being that would be beneficial to your current life purpose will be absorbed by you now, and that there will be an open energetic pipeline for these qualities to be absorbed as needed going forward in your life. Feel yourself downloading any positive attributes. Maybe this being is more patient than you, and you can absorb and you can harmonize with the frequency of this being's patience, realizing that you've already been this being and you know how to be patient like this being. Any other qualities that fit, you can absorb those. Good. And now I want you to feel if there's anything that you have carried from this being into this current life that needs to be released. And I want you to release it back to this being. Anything that you have carried forward, I want you to release it back to this being, allowing this being to clear that energy, allowing you to no longer resonate with things that are a product of this being. This is not to reject this being. It's just that we don't need to take this on. We can release it, and we can feel that as this being releases the issue in its form, the issue is released within you. So you're giving the issue back to the being, the person, whatever it is letting go of that issue. And that is reverberating back to you, no longer resonating with the issue. This is something that you can visualize repeatedly until the job is done. And now I would like you to thank this being, this aspect of you, for the help and information it's given you. And allow this being to go back to its time and its place, its life experience. Releasing any connection to this being that you no longer need, and any connection that we have created that is no longer needed at the end of this journey. And now I want you to feel yourself released from this being back in your body. Feel your body. Feel any changes that have occurred from your encounter. Take a few breaths and just notice how you feel. Notice any agitation. Notice any calmness, any relief. Honor any realizations that have popped up and allow them to be there without grasping onto them. And as you take one final deep breath, release that breath, release that being completely, and you can open your eyes. Now that is just a micro taste of what happens with past life regression. This is completely spontaneous. This is something that I have made up on the fly, and so this is not part of a method like QHHT or anything like that. This is just to show you that you can access this. Now, not all of you will have, but here's what I want you to realize. If you didn't see anything or feel anything or have any other experience, notice what did come up in your consciousness. Because this isn't the kind of thing where we're going for this certain goal and, it's a pass-fail thing. What it is more is that even if you block this, the way that you block it is the way that you block spirit in general. And so by doing exercises like this or full-blown past life regression sessions, even if all you see is the blockage, that gives you a chance to clear whatever is blocking you from experiencing spirit in this body. And once you find those blockages, then you can start getting to work clearing them. And that's something I can definitely help you out with. So what you want to do is just feel whatever you feel and try not to make too much of a story out of it. Just let it be there. Notice it as an observer and resist the temptation to believe or disbelieve. Resist the temptation to get a real solid conclusion. You don't need it. Just feel whatever feelings are there. But don't let the story level of your mind go too crazy with this. So if you would like to do a past life regression session with me, either QHHT quantum healing, which is only available in person. I'm located in Hollywood, in Los Angeles, and I travel to my clients, and for an extra charge, I'll travel anywhere. I'll come to Japan, whatever. It's going to be quite an extra charge, but but generally I see clients in Southern California. You can come to me or I can come to you. And the sessions are 4 to 5 hours long. They cost $400 if you come to me, and then there are extra charges if I travel to you. But some people, a lot of people, most people prefer for me to come to them. And that way you can be in your home, but a lot of people have chaotic homes, a lot of people, dogs running around, so they like to get out of there to do this. Either way, it works. It's a half day, and it could be a life-changing experience. So that's something that you can get in touch with me at andysway@yahoo.com. You can text me at 212-505-7729, text only, and check out my website, andysway.com. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions or any specific requests for future videos, please put them in the comments, and I'd be really grateful if you'd like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day, and if this was difficult for you, and if you found yourself resisting it, just do it again, and again, and again. You will have a breakthrough if you stay at it. So anyway, enjoy, and good luck with your own personal transformation. journey. I hope it's thrilling. Bye.